I've journeyed to the far corners of this planet for years, always searching for places that capture the heart and stir the soul. Today, we're embarking on a unique adventure, not just to see breathtaking landscapes or to immerse ourselves in vibrant cultures, but to discover something equally precious: peace of mind. We're setting out to find the world's safest travel spots, havens where you can truly relax and breathe deeply, and let a new place wash over you without worry. Destinations where adventure and security walk hand in hand, where you can explore with open hearts and untroubled minds. The thrill of travel lies in the unknown, stepping off a plane into a different world, where the air smells different, the language is a mystery, and every street corner promises discovery. This is the call of adventure. But alongside it comes a quiet whisper, the voice of caution. It asks about safety and the well-being of ourselves and loved ones. That whisper isn't a barrier. It can be our guide. It leads to places both thrilling and profoundly welcoming. Proving adventure doesn't mean sacrificing safety. In this series, we'll dive into what travel safety really means. We'll explore places that top the charts for security, political stability, and overall happiness. Think of it as a travel blueprint with a foundation of solid rock. We'll look beyond headlines and brochures to understand what makes these societies safe. What makes Iceland so safe? What about Switzerland? How does Tokyo maintain order and respect? We'll answer those questions so you can plan worry-free trips. This journey is for anyone who's hesitated over risk. Our mission: prove you can have it all. Witness the northern lights across an Arctic sky. Hike through majestic alpine meadows. Get lost in the neon-lit wonder of a futuristic city, all while feeling completely at ease. We'll uncover the secrets of these tranquil places, their histories and cultures, and why they've become beacons of safety. Join me as we redefine adventure: smart, informed, ready. Let's begin our journey to discover where you can truly travel without a worry in the world. Every journey begins with a choice. We choose a continent, we choose a country, we choose a city. We decide between a beach, a mountain, a bustling urban center, a quiet rural retreat. But beneath all these decisions lies an invisible force that guides our hand, an unseen compass that often dictates our final destination: the desire for safety. This fundamental human need shapes our travel choices more than we might consciously realize. It's the silent partner in our planning process, influencing whether we book a flight to a place we've always dreamed of, or opt for something more familiar and perceived as less risky. Safety isn't just a practical consideration, it's an emotional one that sets the entire tone for our travel experience before we even leave home. Think about the last time you planned a trip. As you scrolled through images of exotic markets or stunning natural wonders, did a small part of your brain also consider the local crime rate, political climate, or the quality of healthcare? For most of us, the answer is a resounding yes. This isn't pessimism, it's pragmatism. The world is a vast and varied place with different levels of stability and security. Acknowledging this reality is the first step toward becoming a more empowered and intelligent traveler. When we prioritize safety, we are not limiting our options, we are refining them. We are actively choosing to place ourselves in an environment where we can thrive, explore freely, and connect more deeply with our surroundings. The impact of feeling unsafe on a trip can be profound, turning a dream vacation into a stressful ordeal. When we are worried about our belongings, our personal security, or navigating an unstable environment, our senses are dulled. We miss the subtle beauty in a quiet alleyway. We are hesitant to strike up a conversation with a local. We may even avoid certain experiences altogether. The joy of discovery is replaced by a cloud of anxiety. Conversely, when we feel secure, our minds are free to wander, to be curious, and to fully absorb the wonders around us. Safety becomes the fertile ground from which the best travel memories grow. When you don't have to look over your shoulder, you can look up at the magnificent architecture. When you're not worried about a taxi scam, you can enjoy the scenic route and chat with your driver. Our internal compass, when pointed towards safety, doesn't lead us away from excitement. It leads us directly to the heart of a truly magnificent and unforgettable experience. When we talk about a safe travel destination, what are we actually talking about? The concept is far more complex and nuanced than a single number on a global index. While low crime rates are certainly a crucial and easily measurable component, they are only one piece of a much larger puzzle. True safety is a multifaceted feeling, a sense of holistic well-being that permeates a location. It encompasses everything from the stability of the government, the reliability of public infrastructure, to the general attitude of the local population towards visitors. It's the confidence you can walk back to your hotel after dark without fear, or that you'll have access to excellent medical care if you fall ill. One of the cornerstones of a safe destination is political and social stability. A country with a long history of peace, a transparent government, strong social cohesion. These make people feel secure. This stability shows in predictable and reliable public services, well-maintained roads, and a general sense of order. Rules and laws being respected, trust in institutions like the police, and trusted emergency services build confidence. Societal harmony lets daily life flow smoothly and keeps the risk of disruptions or civil unrest very low, allowing travelers to move with ease. Another critical factor is the quality and accessibility of healthcare. Getting sick abroad is a real anxiety for travelers. In the safest destinations, that worry is much smaller. They have robust, modern healthcare systems, highly trained medical professionals, and state-of-the-art facilities. Knowing you can get prompt, high-quality medical attention gives enormous security. It's a reliable safety net that keeps small mishaps from becoming major crises. Finally, culture shapes the feeling of safety. The friendliness of locals, their willingness to help a lost tourist, a general atmosphere of mutual respect, these are key. Strong community and low tolerance for dishonesty are common traits. Simple acts like a lost wallet returned intact speak volumes. Cultural integrity and collective honesty turn statistical safety into a heartfelt feeling. That feeling lets you let your guard down and truly connect with a place and its people. The benefits of choosing a safe destination extend far beyond the trip itself. They create a positive ripple effect that enriches our lives long after we've returned home. The primary effect is the quality of the memories we create. When our minds are not preoccupied with safety concerns, we are free to be fully present and engaged. This allows us to form deeper, more vivid memories of our experiences. We remember the taste of the food more clearly, the sound of the ocean more intensely, the warmth of a stranger's smile more profoundly. These untainted memories become cherished stories that we carry with us, reinforcing the joy and wonder of travel and inspiring us to continue exploring the world. This sense of security also empowers us to be more adventurous within our safe surroundings. It may sound like a paradox, but it's true. When you feel fundamentally safe, you're more likely to step outside your comfort zone. You might be more inclined to try that exotic local dish, attempt to speak a few phrases in the native language, or join a spontaneous local celebration. The absence of fear fosters a spirit of curiosity and courage. You trust that your exploration will be met with kindness and assistance rather than risk. This is how a safe environment becomes a launchpad for personal growth, encouraging us to embrace new experiences that we might otherwise shy away from in a less secure setting. Furthermore, traveling to safe and stable countries can positively reshape our worldview. Witnessing a society that functions on high levels of trust, efficiency, and mutual respect can be an incredibly inspiring and educational experience. It shows us what is possible. We see firsthand how strong community bonds, effective governance, and a focus on collective well-being can create a high quality of life for everyone. These observations can challenge our own assumptions and encourage us to think about how we can contribute to creating a safer and more harmonious environment back in our own communities. Travel becomes more than just a vacation. It becomes a form of cultural and social education. Finally, a positive and secure travel experience builds our confidence as global citizens. Each successful trip to a safe destination acts as a building block, reinforcing our ability to navigate the world competently and independently. This newfound confidence can be transformative, especially for new or solo travelers. It dispels the fear of the unknown and replaces it with a healthy dose of excitement and self-reliance. This confidence then fuels future travels, encouraging us to explore even more of our planet. The ripple effect comes full circle. A safe journey creates a confident traveler, and a confident traveler is more likely to seek out new journeys, creating a lifelong cycle of discovery and personal enrichment. So where do we find these incredible places? Where on this vast and diverse planet can we find that perfect blend of breathtaking beauty, rich culture, and unwavering security? That is the very question we are setting out to answer. We will journey, at least virtually for now, to the snowy landscapes of the north, the meticulously organized cities of Asia, the peaceful, prosperous nations of Central Europe. Each stop will be a deep dive into destinations that have earned a reputation as havens for travelers, places where you can truly let go and immerse yourself. We'll go beyond standard travel advice to the core elements that make these places stand out. We'll examine history, we'll talk to locals and experts, we'll highlight famous landmarks, we'll show hidden gems you can find when you feel safe enough to wander. In the upcoming segments, we will begin our tour of the world's safest travel spots. We'll start with notable safe cities and countries that set the standard: Singapore, Denmark. Then, we will take a detailed look at our top 3 safest countries. Iceland, to uncover why its crime rate is almost non-existent. Switzerland, to understand its model of stability and prosperity. Finland, to see why it is a sanctuary for nature lovers and city dwellers alike. By the end of our journey together, you will have a curated list of destinations where your biggest worry will be deciding which amazing activity to do next. You will be inspired to book that ticket, pack that bag, and embark on your own quest for peace of mind. So get comfortable, and let's begin the adventure. Our first stop will take us to some of the most famously secure and welcoming places on Earth. The journey to worry-free travel starts now. Our first destination is the dazzling city of Tokyo. As the most populous metropolitan area on Earth, with over 37 million people in its greater region, you might expect a certain level of chaos, grit, and danger. Yet, Tokyo consistently shatters these expectations, ranking as one of the safest large cities in the world. You can get lost in a labyrinth of neon-lit streets in Shinjuku, or wander through a quiet ancient temple garden. This incredible harmony is the city's defining characteristic. The feeling of safety is immediate and palpable. You see it in immaculately clean streets, free from litter or graffiti. You notice commuters navigating the world's busiest train stations with quiet, orderly efficiency. That deep, unspoken trust lets you lower your guard and drink in the city's vibrant energy. For the traveler, this translates into a liberating sense of freedom. You can explore with childlike wonder, unburdened by typical city anxieties. You can confidently navigate the complex subway system, safe and reliable. You can wander bustling markets like Tsukiji. Even at night, districts like Shibuya feel remarkably secure. Safety here extends beyond low crime. It's about helpful people. While a language barrier can exist, locals are incredibly willing to help a lost tourist. That culture of kindness is central to the city's charm and safety. In Tokyo, you are not just an anonymous tourist. You are a guest in their city, and the collective effort to make you feel welcome and secure makes it an ideal first stop on our tour of global sanctuaries. From Tokyo, our journey takes us south to another Asian marvel, the island city-state of Singapore, often called the Lion City. Singapore is a powerhouse of commerce, innovation, multiculturalism, renowned for legendary safety and cleanliness. But its approach is markedly different. A modern top-down success story, built on deliberate government planning since independence. The first thing you notice upon arriving in Singapore is the pristine environment. The streets are spotless, and lush greenery is seamlessly integrated into the urban landscape, city and a garden. Singapore's low crime rate is one of the most celebrated in the world. This is maintained through a combination of a highly visible and trusted police force and strict laws with severe penalties. Travelers can explore any corner of this diverse city at any time of day or night with confidence. Little India, Chinatown. Beyond its laws, Singapore's safety is also built on a foundation of social stability and multicultural harmony. The government has worked tirelessly to foster a national identity that embraces its diverse population. For a traveler, this means you are entering a society that is not only safe but also incredibly open and welcoming. This blend of strict order, pristine environment, and celebrated multiculturalism make Singapore a unique and compelling sanctuary for any global traveler seeking adventure without anxiety. Leaving the meticulously planned cityscapes of Asia, our journey now takes us to Northern Europe, to the charming Kingdom of Denmark. Consistently ranked as one of the happiest countries on Earth, Denmark offers a completely different, yet equally powerful model of safety. Here, security is not born from strict laws or historical imperatives for order, but from a deep cultural wellspring of social trust, equality, and hygge. The Danish sense of safety is deeply connected to the country's extensive social welfare system. With universal healthcare, free education, and strong unemployment benefits, the system is designed to minimize poverty and inequality. This high level of social trust is a cornerstone of Danish life. This is why you will see babies left sleeping in their strollers outside of cafes, an unthinkable act in many other countries. Then there is the famous Danish concept of hygge, a feeling of cozy contentment and enjoying the simple pleasures of life with friends and family. This cultural philosophy encourages a slower, more mindful way of living that prioritizes human connection over material wealth. It is a country that teaches you that true security comes from feeling connected, comfortable, and content. Neighboring Denmark, the Kingdom of Norway offers another stunning example of Scandinavian safety, set against a backdrop of some of the most dramatic and breathtaking natural landscapes on the planet. From its deep, majestic fjords to the ethereal dance of the Northern Lights, Norway is a paradise for nature lovers. Norway's immense wealth, derived from oil and gas reserves, has been managed with incredible foresight, ensuring long-term stability and prosperity for generations. The Norwegian love for the outdoors, friluftsliv, or free air life, is a core part of national identity. This philosophy emphasizes the spiritual and physical benefits of spending time in nature. For the traveler, Norway offers epic adventure and complete security. You can embark on a challenging multi-day hike through the wilderness, camp under the stars, or kayak in a remote fjord, all with an incredible sense of safety. Whether you are exploring the trendy neighborhoods of Oslo or the remote villages of the Lofoten Islands, you are enveloped in a feeling of profound peace. Our final stop on this tour of global sanctuaries takes us across the Atlantic to the second largest country in the world by land area, Canada. Canada's true treasure is its people and their reputation for politeness, tolerance, and a welcoming spirit. Its safety stems from a strong social safety net, a commitment to multiculturalism, and a culture that genuinely values kindness and order. What truly sets Canada apart is its official policy and national pride in multiculturalism. You see this in its vibrant cities like Toronto and Vancouver, where dozens of languages are spoken and communities from every corner of the globe coexist peacefully. This culture of politeness and friendliness is not just a stereotype, it is a tangible part of the travel experience in Canada. Whether you're exploring the historic streets of Quebec City, hiking in Banff National Park, or enjoying the vibrant arts scene in Montreal, you are surrounded by a sense of gentle civility. It is this welcoming human element, combined with its stability and natural grandeur, that makes Canada a vast and heartwarming sanctuary for travelers from around the world. We now arrive at our #1 safest destination in the world, a place that seems almost mythical in its beauty and its tranquility. Iceland. This remote North Atlantic island, perched on the edge of the Arctic Circle, has consistently held the top spot on the Global Peace Index for over a decade. It is a land of dramatic contrasts, where volcanic fire melts glacial ice, and where rugged, untamed landscapes coexist with a society of profound peace and safety. Iceland is more than just a travel destination. It is an experience that recalibrates your understanding of what a safe and harmonious society can be. Imagine a country where the police don't carry firearms on their regular patrols. Imagine a place where the National Crime Blotter reports on minor mishaps and lost sheep, rather than serious offences. This is not a fantasy. This is the everyday reality of Iceland. It is the organic outcome of a unique combination of factors: a tiny, homogeneous population, a high degree of social trust, a strong belief in equality, and a culture that is deeply connected to its history and its stunning natural environment. The country's crime rates are so low they are often the subject of international wonder. Violent crime is an extreme rarity, with the homicide rate often being 0 or 1 for the entire nation. Even petty crimes like pickpocketing and scams, which are common concerns for tourists elsewhere, are virtually non-existent in Iceland. A major contributing factor is the country's high standard of living and extremely low level of socio-economic inequality. Iceland consistently ranks as one of the most egalitarian societies in the world. This is supported by a strong social safety net, including universal healthcare and education, which ensures that everyone's basic needs are met. Another key element is the nature of law enforcement in Iceland. The national police force, known as the Lögreglan, operates on a philosophy of community trust and de-escalation. Their approachable and friendly demeanor fosters a strong relationship with the public, who view them with trust rather than fear. Finally, the absence of a standing army and a deep-seated cultural aversion to conflict play a significant role. Iceland has no military and participates in international affairs with a focus on peace and diplomacy. To truly understand Iceland's modern peace, we must journey back through its history, which was anything but peaceful. Settled by Norse Vikings, early years were characterized by a harsh and unforgiving environment. This need for collaboration was codified in one of the world's first parliaments, the Althing, established in 930 AD. This historical foundation of law and order planted the seeds for the peaceful political culture that Iceland enjoys today. For centuries, Iceland remained one of Europe's poorest countries. This long history of shared struggle forged an incredibly strong sense of national identity and solidarity. In a country with such a small population, there is a genuine sense that everyone is connected. This interconnectedness fosters a high level of accountability. At the heart of this social fabric is a fierce commitment to equality. Iceland is a global leader in gender equality, and this belief in fairness reaches all parts of society. Parents often let babies nap in strollers outside cafes while they enjoy coffee inside, a sign of deep public trust. The community watches over its children. In Iceland, the relationship between people and nature is profound. The sheer power and scale of the Icelandic landscape instill a sense of humility and perspective. When you are standing before a force of nature, like the Gullfoss waterfall or the Jökulsárlón glacier lagoon, human conflicts and worries can feel incredibly small and insignificant. The unparalleled safety of Iceland is not a barrier to adventure, it is the ultimate enabler of it. Imagine strapping on crampons and hiking across the ancient blue ice of a glacier. Picture yourself descending into the dormant magma chamber of a volcano, a journey to the very heart of the Earth. You can snorkel in the Silfra fissure, floating in crystal-clear glacial water between the tectonic plates of North America and Eurasia. You can rent a car and drive the iconic Ring Road. You have the freedom to pull over whenever a stunning waterfall or a herd of Icelandic horses catches your eye. You can camp under the midnight sun or the northern lights, feeling a deep sense of connection to the wilderness, secure in the knowledge that your biggest worry is the weather, not other people. The safety of the country empowers every type of traveler. Solo female travelers can explore with a level of independence and confidence that is hard to find elsewhere. It's a journey that satisfies the adventurous soul and the cautious mind in equal measure, making it, without a doubt, the world's ultimate destination for a truly worry-free and unforgettable experience. From the volcanic and ethereal landscapes of Iceland, our quest for the world's safest destinations now takes us to the very heart of Europe, to a country synonymous with precision, prosperity and pristine nature, Switzerland. Holding the esteemed position as our number 2 safest place to travel, Switzerland offers a different but equally compelling vision of security. This is a nation fortified not only by its majestic alpine peaks, but by centuries of deliberate neutrality, meticulous planning, and a deep-seated culture of responsibility. It's a land where postcard-perfect scenery meets a society that runs with the flawless precision of one of its famous timepieces, creating an environment of profound order and tranquility. Switzerland's safety is immediately apparent. You can feel it in its immaculately clean cities, see it in its punctual and efficient public transport, and sense it in the calm demeanor of its multicultural population. Prepare to be mesmerized by a country that balances rugged, awe-inspiring nature with a refined and highly organized society. It's a place where you can conquer a formidable mountain peak in the morning and enjoy a world-class cultural experience in the evening, all within a bubble of unparalleled safety. To understand Switzerland's remarkable stability, we must first look to its defining political principle, neutrality. For over 200 years, this long-standing policy has insulated the country from the turmoil of European conflicts. Complementing its neutrality is Switzerland's unique system of direct democracy. This gives citizens real power over governance. That civic participation builds a strong bond between people and state. The third pillar is Switzerland's widely shared prosperity. Switzerland ranks among the wealthiest countries per capita, has a highly skilled workforce, and a powerful economy. That strength brings high wages, very low unemployment, and a superior standard of living. Prosperity reduces social tensions and crime, creating a virtuous cycle of wealth, stability, and security. Switzerland's safety is deeply embedded in its cultural DNA, characterized by a commitment to precision, punctuality, and quality. This dedication to doing things correctly creates an environment of supreme order and reliability. This cultural trait ensures that the country functions with an efficiency that is both impressive and deeply reassuring for any visitor. A cornerstone of Switzerland's exceptional safety record is its world-class healthcare system. The knowledge that you can receive swift, top-quality medical attention for anything from a twisted ankle on a mountain trail to a more serious medical emergency offers immense and invaluable peace of mind. This commitment to health extends to the country's impeccable standards of hygiene and cleanliness. The tap water is of a higher quality than bottled water, and food safety regulations are incredibly strict. The Swiss are avid hikers, and the country's infrastructure is designed to facilitate safe access to its natural wonders. An extensive network of over 65,000 kilometers of well-marked hiking trails crisscrosses the country. The country is a veritable playground for adrenaline junkies. Imagine soaring like a bird over the stunning Lauterbrunnen Valley, or skiing the world-famous slopes of Zermatt. In all these activities, the equipment is state-of-the-art, the guides are rigorously trained, and the safety protocols are meticulously followed, allowing you to focus purely on the thrill. Switzerland empowers you to embrace the wildness of its mountains, secure in the knowledge that you are in one of the safest, most well-managed and responsible countries on Earth. Our journey in search of the world's safest places now takes us to our third and final top destination, a country of vast green forests, thousands of shimmering lakes, and a quiet, resilient spirit, Finland. For several years running, Finland has been named the happiest country in the world, and this deep sense of national contentment is intrinsically linked to its status as one of the safest. Here, security is a feeling born from a society that values honesty, equality, and a profound connection to nature. This is a country where the simple pleasure of a sauna, a dip in a cold lake, and the silence of the forest are cherished national pastimes. This deep appreciation for nature and simplicity fosters a culture that is grounded, peaceful, and remarkably free from stress and conflict, creating a sanctuary for the weary traveler. The foundation of Finnish society rests on a set of deeply ingrained cultural values. Perhaps the most famous of these is the nation's remarkable honesty. In a global social experiment, Helsinki residents returned 11 out of 12 lost wallets, more than any other city. Complementing this honesty is a national characteristic of humility. Finns are generally not ones for boasting or ostentatious displays of wealth. This humility contributes to a more egalitarian social atmosphere. Then there is the concept of sisu. This unique Finnish word embodies a powerful mix of courage, resilience, determination, and grit, especially in the face of adversity. Finland's status as a top-tier, safe and happy nation is the result of a society that has been deliberately designed to promote the well-being of its people, with a comprehensive social welfare system and a world-renowned education system. This societal design, built on a strong welfare state, excellent education, and trusted institutions, creates a virtuous cycle of happiness and safety. The country's soul is truly found in its vast, silent, and pristine natural landscapes. The everyman's right, or jokamiehen oikeudet, allows everyone to roam freely in the countryside, forage for berries and mushrooms, and enjoy the wilderness respectfully. Many Finns retreat to their moki, or summer cottages, to escape the pressures of modern life by chopping wood, lighting the sauna, and swimming in the cool water. For the adventurous traveler, Finland's natural sanctuaries offer endless opportunities for exploration in a safe environment, from hiking and camping to kayaking through the labyrinthine archipelagos. In Lapland, you can witness one of nature's most magical displays, the aurora borealis. Hunting for the northern lights in the deep, silent winter of the Arctic is an unforgettable experience. It is a place that nurtures both the body and the soul, providing a sanctuary of safety, silence, and profound contentment for all who wander its beautiful lands. Our grand tour of the world's safest travel destinations has now reached its conclusion. We have journeyed together from the harmonious metropolis of Tokyo, the orderly garden city of Singapore, the contented kingdom of Denmark and Norway, to the welcoming expanse of Canada. We then took a deeper dive into our top 3 sanctuaries, the tranquil and happy forests of Finland, the pristine alpine fortress of Switzerland, and finally, the land of fire, ice, and unparalleled peace, Iceland. Each of these remarkable places has shown us in its own unique way that adventure and security are not mutually exclusive. In fact, we have discovered that they are perfect partners. We have seen that what makes a place feel safe are common threads: low crime rates, political stability, social trust, a commitment to equality, and robust healthcare. Choosing a safe destination is not an act of fear, it is an act of empowerment. It is a conscious decision to place yourself in an environment where you can be your best, most curious, and most open self. One of the most powerful takeaways from our journey is understanding how safety profoundly enhances the quality of our travel memories. These are the moments that happen when our minds are free from the background noise of anxiety. A secure adventure gives us the gift of freedom, the freedom to wander down a quaint alleyway just to see where it leads without fear of what might be around the corner. The peace of mind that comes with traveling in a safe destination allows for a deeper level of relaxation and rejuvenation. You return home not just with souvenirs, but with a renewed sense of energy. Ultimately, a secure journey builds a more confident and capable traveler. This confidence is a gift that keeps on giving, inspiring you to explore more of our incredible planet. Now that I have shared my journey and insights, the conversation turns to you. My experiences are just one perspective, and the world of travel is as vast and varied as the people who explore it. This is where the true community of travel begins. What are your favorite safe travel spots? Is there a country or a city where you felt an exceptional sense of peace and security? So, I warmly invite you to head down to the comments section below and share your thoughts. Your contributions enrich our collective knowledge and help us all see the world more fully and more safely. Also, if you have found this journey insightful, please be sure to check out my other travel videos. I am always exploring new corners of the globe, and I'm dedicated to providing you with more tips and insights for exploring our world with joy and without worry. As we close this chapter, let us carry forward the lessons we have learned. The path forward for every traveler should be paved with both confidence and curiosity. The world's safest countries provide a perfect starting point, offering a soft landing into the world of international travel. This confidence, in turn, fuels your curiosity. When you are not burdened by anxiety, your mind is free to wonder, to question, and to learn. Let this guide serve as your compass, pointing you toward places where you can explore freely, connect deeply, and create memories that are untainted by worry. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible quest for the world's safest travel spots. I hope you feel as inspired and empowered as I do. So pack your bags, but also pack your knowledge. Travel with an open heart, but also with a smart and prepared mind. The world is waiting for you, full of amazing and secure places to discover. Until our next adventure, travel safely, travel well, and never ever lose yourself.